Hi and welcome back to another Amazon selling video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Nikki Kirk and I sell on Amazon doing retail arbitrage. I have done it for 6 years now. I'm in my 6th year or almost to my 7th, I don't really know. Anyways, today I'm out sourcing in Oklahoma City and I'm going to take you sourcing with me to Ollie's. Was that a full sentence? I'm going to take you sourcing with me to Ollie's. Yes. I'm going to hit up 2 locations here in Oklahoma City. Hopefully. Anyways, that's my plan. Sometimes sourcing goes slower than I anticipate and my plan goes sideways. But anyways, I'm trying to hit 2. So, this video is a little bit different than my normal sourcing videos. Today is April 5th. Wednesday, April 5th. By the time I pack up my shipment, it'll be going out Monday, April 10th. And I'm going to recap this video the week of May 15th, so that'll be 6 weeks. I'll tell you everything about it. Now, why am I doing it this way? Something interesting has been going on at Walmart where everyone seems to be tanking the price on items. Now, there's a bunch of different factors. Of course, I'm just assuming and guessing on some things, but it also is happening at Ollie's now. So Ollie's used to be the best place to source. It was always great. You know, things tank on Amazon here and there all the time, but it isn't usually across the board everything from a store, kind of like what was happening at Walmart and is now happening at Ollie's. If you sell on Amazon, you already know what I'm talking about, right? So what happens is that there's this whole influx of people on social media, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, who are putting out videos of Amazon. That's fine. But what they're doing is they're showing everything that they're buying. Now, why are they showing what they're buying? Probably to get you to follow them, subscribe, and watch their videos, whatever it is they want, right? Because if anyone's really selling, they are not showing you what they are buying because they're really selling it. So that is a clear distinction, and I think what's happening is that people who follow these people or watch the videos or whatever it is, either they see that they've put this thing out there and now they're racing to get rid of it before the price tanks and they become a part of the problem, the race to the bottom. Or alternatively, people who don't totally understand what they're doing just yet on Amazon start to drop the price because that's how they think that they can win the buy box. Now, if you sell on Amazon and you think that's how you can win the buy box, let me just fill you in. That is not how you win the buy box. The buy box is very often higher than the lowest price for a variety of different reasons. One being availability, if it's ready to send to the customer, fast, free shipping right now. Everything is all about the customer, and very rarely is it come down to the price. So that's one aspect. I have a full how to win the buy box video. I'll link it right here in this so that you can understand how to win the buy box. So it's a lot of different things going on. One, publicly sharing this information to everyone who doesn't know what they're doing yet, who wants to get out and start selling on Amazon, and then they think, oh, let me just go buy this thing, and now I'm going to, undercut it a penny or 50 cents, creating that race to the bottom. A race to the bottom does not happen from one seller. It happens from other sellers matching that, undercutting further, and then other sellers seeing that, and they just continue to go down. So it's really, there's a lot that goes into this business. It is not a set it and forget it. It is not match the lowest price and continue on. If you want to be a real Amazon seller making real money, because it is possible doing retail arbitrage or online arbitrage, you have to spend a little time because you're not just doing this to fast flip things. You're doing this as a business, right? And you want your business to make money. Otherwise, what are you doing? So as you just watch videos here on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, wherever you're watching, just have that view of it. Is this a person that is teaching me and helping me, or are they giving everything out for free and thus causing a problem that's making it harder for real sellers to actually make money? So they could be making money on YouTube or growing their social for whatever vanity reason that they need to grow their social, or are they a real seller? Just always watch things with that viewpoint. So how I'm going to go about this today. So I'm going to head over to Ollie's, I'm going to go sourcing, and I am going to screen grab everything that I have, what the price is today, April 5th, what it's selling for. Whether or not I show you these items is a variety of different factors once this video comes out. If the items have tanked in price, absolutely, I'll show you. I'll put in my guess of what happened to it. You never know. To be honest, I don't actually watch YouTube videos unless I'm trying to learn something, so probably a lot like you're watching. I don't just watch other reseller videos for entertainment. That's not my thing. I watch mindless TV for entertainment, but that's besides the point. So I won't actually know if another YouTuber shared the item, and that's why it tanked in price, but I can kind of guess because we'll have from my screenshots what the price was, how many sellers were on it, and all of that. If I can find it at 2 Ollies in the same town, odds are it's at all the Ollies, and so of course there's a lot of resellers. So, well, I'm not totally sure how this video is going to turn out, but I am excited to see the process. So again, we have 6 weeks from the time I'll recap it. I'll go through, I'll send in my shipment, I'll grab all the screen grabs, and then I'll pull an inventory lab report to see how much profit I actually made and just take a look at what's still in my inventory because, you know, I keep my prices high. So if everyone starts to tank it, mine's going to sit for a little bit longer. But yeah, with that, let's head over to Ollie's. Okay, so I just set my camera up and there's like something on my cheek. It's like barely there, but in this video it looks really there, so I don't know what it is. Random. Anyways, alright, so first thing when I walk into Ollie's, you know, whatever seasonal, so right now it's spring, so it's about to be gardening, all that kind of stuff. So they have all that stuff. I don't really do heavy items like that, so I didn't even bother scanning it. I always go right to the health and beauty. So I headed over to the health and beauty. And they have a whole table of Old Spice. Blanked on the name. And that has always done well for me. Now I know not everything is always just at Ollie's. I know Old Spice is at Grocery Outlet. I've scanned it there before. It might pop up here and there at other discount places. So I know it's not just Ollie's. That being said, right off the bat, these items, look at this. It was like a perfect example, and it's like the first thing I scanned, which just did not bode well for the shopping trip. Amazon is on the listing for $11.96, and still, look at the amount of sellers that are on it, and you guys, look at this price tanking. It's kind of ridiculous that I'm talking about it, and that's the first thing I scanned. So here we go. All these sellers at $5.47, which is not a normal number, right? That's how you know the price thinking is happening, when you see those funky numbers that people are listing their pricing at. So we've got JC Mark Corp, NTR Box, Female Kawat, Discount Products, Second to None, Quick Products, Quick Quality Products Company, Raz Relics, Random Flips. So you know if they're named Flips, they aren't trying to make money. Sales by Tions, Mission FF, Flip Collector, another price tanker, Berkshire Hawthorne, DIH, Angelville Trading Company, One Click Market, Houston Tex Merch, GT Post, Brits Bits. Oh, now we're getting up to $6. So these people realized what was happening and maybe hopefully they stopped tanking the price. JS Outfitter, Perfect Curiosities, LL Distribution, Philippians 413. Then we've got Stevenson 18 LLC, Brand's Hot Takes, Boba Baca Books, Firm Handshake, still at $6. Fab Trends, Three Brothers Sales. The list goes on and on and on and on. And then you get to Amazon, who's on the listing for $11.96. Why wouldn't you list it for what Amazon's listing at? At $11.96, y'all will still be rotated in the buy box, only you're going to be making money. The thing is the item sells for $1.99, and if you were to price it what Amazon's price, I guess Amazon's not in the buy box, but what Amazon's price is $11.96, what Amazon thinks the price would be, you know Amazon wants low prices, but that's what they're priced at. At $11.96, you'd still be making $4. You'd be making like 200% ROI, so why are we tanking the prices? If they happen to get it here, or if they got it at Grocery Outlet, sometimes they have them for like 99 cents. If they happen to get it for that much, they're still making, what, 17 cents? Why? So then, of course, to get the full story, you gotta go over to Keepa. So I went over to Keepa, and you can look at the graph. So it looks like Amazon might have recently just come on the listing. Even still, there's nothing saying that you cannot raise your price. All of those sellers could raise the price and make money. Maybe they're making money. Maybe they're making money and they're happy with whatever money they're making. Why wouldn't you want to make more? That's what I don't understand. This product is selling. Why wouldn't you want to make more money? So then I'm headed to Keepa now, right? So I'm looking at Keepa, and you can see who's winning the buy box. So Arrow Core LLC, they had it at 582, and they won the buy box 16% of the time, more than those 574 people. Then we've got the NTR box, the N discount products, at DIHL Loc 595, 10%, they're winning the buy box. So you can win the buy box for more money. That's why I wanted to show you. So 555 winning the buy box, 590 winning the buy box. And this was just last month. It wasn't even that long ago. You'll see all these different price sellers, they're winning the buy box, and there's still these low ball sellers. So you can win the buy box with more money. And the buy box rotates. Just because you lower it doesn't mean you're all gonna sell out. Like your product, if you say you have 100 of this, just because you hit the buy box for, maybe you hit it an hour. I doubt it's that long. If you've ever hit the buy box on something, you know what I'm talking about. Like you'll all sell like real fast. If you only had 6 of an item, it would sell out real fast. You'd know you hit the buy box. Say you have 100. You're gonna be in the buy box rotation for a little bit, and then it's gonna rotate to someone else. That's why I love the Bolo group. We all make money together. We all just gonna hold our prices. We're all gonna make money together. We're all gonna be hunky-dory, happy. Like, it's so exciting selling with friends, but that's not what this is about. You can win the buy box. You're gonna rotate. You don't have to lower your price. Okay, so now I wanted to go to Amazon and see what was up. Because most of the time, if you've seen it in my other videos, then you know this, that if you go and you look at if you ordered it today, when it would come to you, you'll see that it's not the lowest price seller. So then I went over to Amazon. So let me look at my screen recording. If I was gonna go order this product today, I can get it, so today's April 5th. I can get it tomorrow, April 6th. I put my parents' address because here where I live in the middle of nowhere, it was gonna take a week no matter what. But let's say I'm somewhere where I can get stuff next day delivered. So April 6th, I could get it. But you see this next price, matching, same tanking price, $574. It's not gonna come until April 12th, almost a week later. And why are they lowering their price? Their stuff is not available. That's why whenever you're going to reprice, please be sure to look. Is your stuff actually available, or is it in reserved because it's an FC transfer, because it's transferring around? You're not gonna win the buy box anyways, because Amazon, again, prioritizes customer experience, and the customer experience best is fast and free shipping. So that buy box, that low price seller would never be in my buy box until his stuff or her stuff gets to the point where it is ready to ship from the warehouse, okay? So then we've got those, then we've got the April 12th, a lot of April 6th, we've got April 8th again, April 7th, because let's just say that my parents are in Oregon, so let's say in Oregon, all these sellers with stock in Texas, stock in Tennessee, wherever these Amazon warehouses that their stock is at, they're not going to be the one to win when I'm buying it in Oregon. Amazon is super smart. If you think social media algorithms are crazy and you don't understand, Amazon is way smarter. So they're not going to offer up things to me in Oregon that are not nearby that I can't get fast. Yes, they're available as other options, but if I'm just going to buy my stuff on Amazon, it's never going to be in the buy box, something that's going to take a long time to get to me. I have a whole video, like I mentioned, on the buy box. I'll link it again, or I'll put it in the show notes, but just wanted to show that. Okay, so that was the first one, right off the bat. I could end the video right there, right? Like, do you need more information? So moving on from that stuff, I went ahead and I scanned the rest of the beauty and aisle like I normally would. So here's a shampoo. Now I don't even know at this point what I'm going to be showing you. So I'm just referring to them vaguely because while you're watching this video, they may or may not be covered up. I hope they're not. I hope they're covered. I hope they didn't take in price, but I don't know. I got a shampoo that makes $7, costs $4. It is a higher rank, but I'm totally fine with higher rank. So it may take a little bit longer to sell, but that's just fine with me. Then I found some deodorants, cost $4, makes $6. Again, here all day for it. Another deodorant thing I wanted to show you. So if you didn't know, when you first scan an item, you see this front screen. You'll see that the price, the buy box featured offer It used to be called Buy Box, now it's called Feature Offer. Since I sold back when it was called Buy Box, that's why I refer to it. Interchangeable, Featured Offer, Buy Box. So this one is Buy Box right now, $13.45. But then when you click through, you see it's $11.50 because there's a lowball seller again taking the price. Now it's fine for right now because no one else is matching that. But if some other seller matches that, when it's selling for $2 more, that's where that super frustrating race to the bottom begins. I don't know any seller who is not frustrated by price tanking, and yet there's so many price tanking. So I wanna assume the best of people that maybe they don't know. So tell all your Amazon friends, you don't have to lower the price. You can make money on this. If it didn't work for you, were you lowering the price? Were you price tanking? Like, be honest. So all in all, I spent $850, I think. That was after, it was 2 carts. And that was after I didn't have any Ollie's coupons, but the manager gave me 10% off. And then of course I used my tax exempt. So after all that, I spent $850 or $840, I can't remember exactly. I am pretty confident on it. I didn't go super deep on anything that I bought just in case that they tank. I did go deep on one item, but there's a lot of like, and by deep, I think I got 12, maybe 18, but it makes crazy profit. It should be making $20. So I kind of had to. Plus, not only that, so it's a bundle and there's a lot of different bundle options. So I can, when I get home and pack up my shipment, I can break it up and say, I'll do this bundle and then a little of this bundle. Totally fine. Break it up, spread it around. Bundles are usually your better bet at places like Ollie's or wherever you notice things kind of tank, because anytime it's harder for you to find the listing, it's going to be harder for other sellers, and they tend to do better overall. They did have some Neutrogena sunscreens. Unfortunately, none of them make any money. But here's one I wanted to show. So there's this SPF 70 Neutrogena. You can see this Healthful Bliss. I can tell by how many reviews that these people have that they are kind of new sellers. So Healthful Bliss, maybe they've been selling a year. They have 25 reviews, maybe a little more. Tanking the price at $29.50 to try to undercut the FBA seller, who is also new because they have 3, called Tressa at $29.95, who is undercutting the next one, VO1 products at $32.99, who's undercutting the next one, Stevenson, here you are again, Stevenson, at $33.76, and we got Iggy's at $33.79, True Goods Unlimited, $34, $35, and that week, and then you can go tell it goes all the way up to 40, what is it, 58? $58.99 is what the higher price seller is. When you look at Keepa, you can see the chart going down. That's the price tank happening. But when you look at it over a year, you can see that it did it over, it kind of went down and then it went back up and then it started to go down again. And it's really unfortunate because it should not matter how many sellers are on a listing. The only reason that it matters is if you're ranked a little high, it might take a little bit longer to sell as you do the rotation, but we're all gonna rotate through. If we were all priced $58.99, guess what? That's what it would be selling for. That's what customers would be paying. The $29, they'd be making $20 more. Now, I'm not saying it needs to be 58, it could be 49, it could be whatever that medium price that it usually always is at. There's a lot of different things. I just really am trying to educate as much as I possibly can that you don't have to do that. Like, if you want to make this work, if you want to be selling 6 years from now, you can't be tanking the price. It's not going to work. Anyways, so I got a lot of stuff. I screen grabbed all of it. When I put my stuff in Inventory Lab, I'll make sure to call it like Ollie's, 6-week trial or whatever, so that I can pull a report and let you know. Now, that is it for this. I'm not going to go to the other Ollie's, I don't think. One, I don't have room. I have like this packed and the back is packed. It's getting pretty full. I've only got the passenger seat left and I still have some more stores that I would like to hit here. So, my phone's dying too. I have this charger that I was just hoping had some juice left in my purse. Anyways, I'm rambling now, but hopefully, fingers crossed, future me is gonna have good news, and this video was all for nothing because nothing tanked, right? Let's see how it went.